Social media is awesome, and for most of us, especially if you're here, it plays a pretty prominent role in our lives.
Yes, that's true.
But how do we know when we've taken our addiction to social media a little bit too far?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Here are 10 clear-cut signs that your addiction has turned into a beast that controls your life. Number 1. You check your phone before even getting out of bed. Your feet haven't even touched the ground yet, and your mind is already getting exposed to news feeds and notifications. Does that sound very healthy to you? Number 2, you bring your phone with you to the bathroom. I know in certain work scenarios, when we go to the bathroom is one of the only times we can actually check our phones without getting in trouble or having some type of repercussion. But how about those times when we end up spending way more time than we normally would in the bathroom just because we're busy on our phones? Bathrooms are great and all, but without your phone there, would you ever consciously want to spend any more time than you need to in a place filled with other people doing their business?
Ew, seriously?
That is so gross.
Number 3, you can't remember the last time you went anywhere by choice without your phone. Try to think of it right now. If nothing comes to you in less than 10 seconds, it's been far too long and your body desperately needs a break from that continued exposure. Number 4, you regularly lose yourself in feeds, completely forgetting about the message or notification you came on to check. You may have only opened Facebook right now to get the address for tonight's party and that message that your friend sent you, but you won't realize that until you close the app 20 minutes later after spending all your time watching cat videos and useless things.
I mean, what's the big deal? People do it all the time.
Number 5, you've read and watched far too many things you have no interest in and have no bearing on your life. It's great to be informed, but is it really that important that you now know how they make Lego?
Yes!
Number 6, you reread and double check your Facebook posts, tweets, and Instagram captions better than you ever did any school essay. I know the word count is substantially shorter, but is your 140 character perspective on last night's episode of The Bachelor really that important that you need to reread it and make sure it's accurate to what you want to say?
Do you think so?
Imagine if we put that same care and attention on the things that actually mattered in life. Number 7, you aren't a business, yet you pre-plan and schedule your posts for maximum engagement. Analytics are awesome. But if getting a certain number of likes and engagements on your next post is so critically important to you that you go ahead and find ways to maximize your chances of that, I think some serious self-reflection is needed. Number 8, you get down when something you post doesn't receive the response you hoped for. It's one thing when you really pour your heart out into a particular post hoping to generate, a healthy conversation and it doesn't really go that way. But it's another thing when your new profile picture only gets like 30 likes and your old one got 100 and you let that get you down.
I don't understand. Things were going so great. What happened? Something must have happened.
Number 9, your mood drastically improves when something you post gets a better response than you could have ever imagined. It's natural to enjoy receiving more positive attention on something than you ever expected. But it's also a clear-cut sign that social media toils with your emotions a little bit too much when a good performing post gets you really amped up and boosts your mood. Number 10, you start to question yourself and rethink existing posts that perform poorly to make sure you didn't come across the wrong way. When you hit the post button, you feel great. But 30 minutes later, when just your Aunt Shirley has liked it and she likes everything, you start to find yourself rereading and reassessing what could have possibly gone wrong to cause such a social catastrophe.